Welcome to Forensic Friday,
where we examine the intersection of true crime, psychology, and the heart of being human in the middle of it all. Well, hello, forensic friends.
Hi.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas Eve right now.
I know it is actually Christmas Eve and we're hopping on, which means we're in various stages of being ready.
And yes, this is probably going to air way after Christmas.
No, we're dropping this sucker probably next Wednesday. End of the year
Okay.
wrap up.
There we go.
I know our editor, our executive producer. I don't want to undermine what he does because he does everything.
He's a magician.
We are the personality hires, and then my precious husband stays up all night getting rid of our lip smacks and and
oh my God.
sips of coffee and whatever else we're doing. You know, he's really a gem, that guy.
Yes.
Yeah, we are going to get this out by the end of the year because we want to reflect on an amazing year.
Yes.
So Nat has not seen our Spotify Wrapped, so I'm going to share this with her before I share it with all of you. And we're going to talk about it a little bit. So you might hear some clicking. Sorry, not sorry. I'm on my computer. Nat, can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, girl. Somehow, well, it's more than somehow. My husband's amazing. He figured this out way before I did. I didn't know this was a thing. But it literally says a little proof that hard work pays off. And I was immediately like tearing up.
Aw. Dang.
So our audience increased by how much, Natalie?
148%.
And I have the mug you gave me. Forensic Friday.
Oh, I have mine inside. I should have grabbed it.
I am so freaking proud of us because
I know they're like Christmassy New Year's Eve cups.
Yes. Oh, we should do that.
No, they're perfect for
New Year's Eve cup.
Exactly. It's a New Year's Eve cup for champagne.
Now I'm going to be driving on New Year's Day to go get a puppy, but I will put my coffee in here.
Perfect.
Champagne at Christmas Eve, coffee, or New Year's Eve, coffee, New Year's Day.
Perfect.
Whatever.
Sounds like a great plan.
Pot of coffee, bottle of champagne. So when you look at our increase in listeners, audience, it is up 999% over last year.
Wild.
And we started in April of last year, so we had almost a year in 2024. Yeah. We hard launched in July, but we did technically launch in April. Total followers, 129% increase. 232,000 minutes of listening.
Wow.
That is 161 days or 5 months of solid listening.
That's great.
Isn't that amazing? Let's see here. There's a few other things I wanted to share with you. Episode 1. Which one? Oh, I was going to ask you. Which one do you think won? Which episode was our biggest this year?
This year? I don't remember which year was which. I know our Hammer ones were pretty high, but that might have been in 2024.
Yes, Army Hammer's our top episode ever.
Oh, Columbine.
But Columbine is our top episode of 2025. Columbine, the making of a school shooter.
That makes sense.
Yes, and we released that one in April of this year. And it's worth noting we recorded like 8 episodes in 2 weeks because Nat had baby Gray in April. So when we go through our highlights through the year, baby Gray is probably our biggest highlight of the entire year.
Yeah. She's so cute.
I know. We love her.
She met Santa today and cried.
Yeah, she did not like him. She also has like a sixth sense about people. So I don't know what that says about that Santa, but you know?
She was sus.
So we can look at comments. United States left the most comments, which is not surprising. But our top 5 countries are the United States, Canada, Australia, the UK, and Germany.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are technically in 86 countries. 61 were added this year alone, which is pretty fun. And then we are a top 5 show for several hundred fans, which is amazing.
That's great.
Our
Top.
top fans stream us 7 times more than everybody else. So our forensic besties.
That's amazing.
35% of our listeners binge 2 episodes in a day. Or
Nice. Good job, guys.
And you guys tell us that, which we
Yeah.
appreciate. Everybody's been so encouraging. Here are the top artists, recording artists, who our followers and listeners listen to. Number 1 is Taylor Swift. Now, this was also true for Garrett's Work podcast, which is hilarious because he's like data science military, still Taylor Swift.
What?
Yeah. Taylor knows no boundaries. But number 1 was Taylor Swift. Then
Uh-huh.
Morgan Wallen, Kendrick Lamar,
Huh.
Sabrina Carpenter, and Zach Bryan. So
Cool.
we got a real interesting mix of folks there, which I think is great.
Mm-hmm.
Top audiobooks that our listeners downloaded, which this makes all kinds of sense. A
Mm.
Mother's Reckoning by Sue Klebold, The Idaho 4 by James Patterson and Vicky Ward, I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, which I have not read or covered that yet. I intend to. That's one of the ones
I
I want to
I
do.
actually someone gave me that book. I have it. I've never read it.
Yeah, let's read it this year. We'll cover that one this year because you guys clearly like it.
Yep.
Columbine by Dave Cullen and Sister Wife by Christine Brown Woolley.
Hmm.
And y'all know Sister Wife just, you know, is wild to me.
Mm-hmm.
Our listeners also listen to the last podcast on the left, Murder in America, The Joe Rogan Experience, Dateline, NBC. No surprise there. I got
Right.
Nat Dateline socks. Did
Oh,
I
I
mention?
love them so much.
They have him on it.
They're hilarious.
They're so
I
funny.
think I'm gonna wear them tomorrow to Christmas.
I got him for my dad. He won't know because he'll find out after, but he
Oh,
watches
good.
Dateline. So, and he sits with his little feet up in his recliner, and it's going to be
I love
Dateline
that so
socks. I
much.
know. I'll get a picture of Brian in his Dateline socks.
Perfect.
And Crime Junkie. That kind of rounds out some of the other shows that our
Mm-hmm.
listeners listen to. Anyway, I mean, that's it for rap, really, but there's some
Yeah.
other stuff. So we'll post it
That's
on
so
social.
cool.
I know, but I was thinking, now let's do a little quick review of the year and then we can plug a couple things that are coming. I'd
Perfect.
love to share with them a couple things that are coming that we've been working on.
I love that.
Not the least of it, which is us actually incorporating a business.
Oh my gosh. Like actually making this
We're
legit.
actually going to make this legal. We've just been a couple of besties, just like playing around, but
I know.
things are happening. So in January, and you tell me if you remember these cases, there were so many. I just picked like the top ones.
Okay.
So remember when we covered Decca Simmons? That was in January, and it's the one that the Colorado Springs Police Department shared with us
Yes.
with the woman who targeted sex offenders.
Yes.
Female, probably would have been serial killer, but didn't get to do as much as she wanted.
Yeah.
So we had Decca Simmons, and then we also got into ADHD because your girl got diagnosed and helped out a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, Giselle Pellico
Mm-hmm.
and Night Stalker.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Wasn't that a good one? And that was because that documentary came, not documentary, but the movie with Anna Kendrick came out, which is
Mm-hmm,
so
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
creepy, but it got us cooking
Yeah,
with
that's such a
Night Stalker.
sketchy.
February was your closure episode.
That was a good one.
I'll never look at a Chick-fil-A the same way again. That was such a good story.
That is so good.
Oh, it was so good. That's classic you.
Oh yeah, no, that's my life.
That is your life. Just classic. We also had Lisa Nowak and her space diapers. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that was wild.
That was wild. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
In March, we had our husbands come on and we did the 5 love languages.
Fun.
Ruby Frankie,
Yeah.
Karen Reed,
Yeah.
which the Karen Reed one is just so wild. Now she's suing everybody.
Tracks.
When it comes to all of the podcasts in the country, in the world, actually it's international, we get more shares of our shows than 96% of other shows,
Mm.
which is amazing. And that's you guys sharing us and valuing what we do. And Ruby
Yeah.
Frankie was one of those, and so was Karen Reed. So if you're new, you got to check that out.
Yep.
We received more comments than 93% of other shows, and our fans listen to our shows 96% longer than other shows, meaning the people listening to us, you all, actually are listening to the whole episode and getting to the end of it and sticking with us, which is amazing.
Yeah. That's great.
I know. So
Hmm.
then in April, we had Baby Gray,
Mm-hmm.
which is
She's
the highlight of the year.
the best.
She is the best. I love her, and she loves Auntie.
Mm-hmm.
She loves Auntie, and that makes me very happy. We did serial killers. Have a baby covered serial killers. We did the Fox
Perfect.
Hollow murders. We did Columbine in April, because
Mm-hmm.
that's the anniversary of Columbine. And then we also, oh, that was our anniversary. That was our 1 year anniversary of the pod too. So we did an
Wow.
episode about that. Then in May, when you still were having a little bit of well, let's face it, you still have mom brain. We always have mom brain. I have mom brain.
Mm-hmm.
But you did the not so Power Ranger.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
So Nat did the case with
That was so funny.
not the red Power Ranger who killed his roommate. We did cover that one as well.
We
But
covered that
Nat,
like 2 weeks
we
later.
did it 2 weeks later, but you picked like some really obscure
That
extra.
case was crazy.
That was a good case. It was a good case.
He killed like two humans on their boat.
No, I know. It's wild. It just also was not a Power Ranger. It was an extra who was there like on a Saturday with his parents. I don't know.
Yeah, something weird.
We also did the Cool Mom episode, and we talked about incels in May.
Well, and remember the Cool Mom episode? My sister-in-law went to school and was friends with her daughter
Yes.
back in the day, but before the Cool Mom thing happened.
Yes, and that was a local case for us. So we had a lot of info on that one.
Mm-hmm.
In June, we had the scariest case, in my humble opinion, one of the scariest, Sherry Papini.
Pepino. Was it Pepini or Pepino? It's Pepino.
No, Papini.
Oh,
Sherry
Pepini.
Papini.
Okay.
I don't know. No, you're thinking of somebody else. We both know. But
Oh,
Papini.
oh,
Papini. Sherry
Pepini.
Papini. And she's terrifying. So we also talked about sneaky red flags,
He's wild.
which was an amazing episode. And you guys loved that episode and gave us ideas to do more. So I think we've done one or two additional red flag episodes, and I'm sure we'll get more this year.
Yep.
In July, we had the conference, and Nat and I spoke about psychopathy and covered the theater shootings.
Love that.
And drum roll, I don't know how to do a drum roll. Whatever. Coldplay couple.
Oh,
Remember that?
yeah. She's like coming back around with something, with
She's
some,
coming
no.
now. She's talking about it. Whatever. She's like, that was a career ender for me. I'm like, yeah, girl, you can't go back to HR.
No.
She claims they weren't together. I'm like, okay, girl, I haven't stood like that with a man I
Everyone
wasn't in
saw
love with.
it. Don't
Ever.
gaslight the rest of us and tell
Nope.
us it didn't happen.
Nobody's fallen for it. I'm sorry, allegedly. In August, we did Biggie and Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
And that was before the Diddy documentary. So we really should do a part two because I have even more thoughts now.
Yep.
We did man keeping. Remember, I read that article and I was like, oh my God,
Oh, yes.
man keeping. It's a thing. And then we did When Kendra Met Henry, the AI bot.
Oh,
Convinced her that her psychiatrist was in love with her.
yeah, that was crazy.
That was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened in September, Nat?
Oh, I don't know.
CrimeCon.
Oh, CrimeCon. That was May.
CrimeCon.
Girl, that was the end of May.
No, it wasn't. It was in
Yes.
September.
Mm.
It's May this year, you goober.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
For the first time in our friendship, I'm the keeper of the calendar for 5 seconds.
I
You'll
know.
get
I'm like
back-
usually so good at calendars.
I know. I'm not
Terrible
great at it, but I am the best we have right now. I feel like at calendars. But you'll get your feet under you.
I know. I'm usually really good with schedules. It's not.
Yeah. I'm like, have you booked your room? She booked her room because she loves me and wants me to sleep at night. So we're
Yes,
good.
I did book my room.
Love this for
I
us.
need to. I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna drive or fly.
Oh my gosh, if you drive, we will have a ball. You know,
Yeah,
do a
we'll
road
figure it
trip.
out.
We'll figure it out. Okay, so that was in September. We did Unknown Number
Mm-hmm.
and we had Sandy Campanella.
Oh, that was fun.
That was so fun. We had our girl Sandy on in September. We still need to send her a t-shirt. Sandy, we're sending you a t-shirt.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Then in October, we presented on psychopathy at the Pikes Peak Domestic Violence Summit.
That was fun.
It's worth noting we met the Petito family in September, and then in October, we saw them again at the summit, and we weren't expecting that. We didn't know. And so that was really cool. We got to see them again.
Mm-hmm.
And Nat and I had an amazing turnout at our breakout in October. It was so encouraging
Mm-hmm.
about the
Mm-hmm.
research that we were doing and what
Yeah,
we
they
were
were like
trying to
down
do.
the hall.
They were down the hall. There were people who listened down the hall who couldn't even see us talking,
Yep.
which
Yep.
was so unexpected and really encouraging. We
Mm-hmm.
covered Chris Watts in the spirit of psychopathy and had a pretty good debate about whether or not he
Mm-hmm.
was in fact a psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
We covered Ellen Greenberg. That was end of October into November.
Yes.
And then we also covered Grace. We covered Grace's story from the
Mm-hmm.
podcast Why She Stayed.
Yes.
And then in December, so far this month, we did the staircase and we talked about the Michigan scandal.
Mm.
So, overall, you guys, since we started this podcast, we've had about 40,000 downloads. Again, we're in 86 countries, 2,840 cities.
That's wild.
Isn't that insane?
Mm-hmm.
On Instagram, we now have 7,342 followers, and our goal is 10,000 by
By Crime
CrimeCon
Con.
in May. So you guys have to help us share with your friends, tell people about us. We're trying to increase our followers a little bit.
Yes.
And I have a picture of our all-time top episodes that we can post. But I'm going to go
Cool.
over them because when you guys are doing your last minute whatever, or you're cooking dinner, or you're prepping for your New Year's Eve plans, I'm going to tell you the ones you got to go back and see.
Okay.
Got to go back and listen to. We only
Listen
recently
to.
started doing video, which is a
I would
whole
say,
other adventure.
yeah. We don't do the full video yet, though.
No, because we're too much of a shit show. We say things we should not say. Garrett's still doing too much work for us to be completely live yet, but we're getting,
That's fair.
I mean, we're rolling in. We do our best work when we have 20 minutes and we have to record for 15.
I know. And with our day jobs, it's hard for us to do much else.
No, well, I mean, we're with people all day, which we love. So
Yeah,
it's usually the evening, but man, when we got to get like 15 minutes, I think that's when we do our best work,
it is.
when we're under the gun. So our top episodes of all time are the following: Army Hammer,
Okay.
part one. Part two's up in our top 15 too. Columbine, the making of a school shooter. The Deadpool killer, Wade Wilson, which is a crazy case. Till Death Do Us Part, Gabby Petito. I think that's one of the ones closest to our hearts.
Yep.
Our About Us, our Why episode is one
Hmm.
of our top episodes. Unknown Number, I think because that is just one of the most crazy things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That one is in our top 10. And then our mini on Borderline. And I
Mm.
think what's special about this now, when I look at it, is I know, first of all, you did such a wonderful job on that Borderline episode. And I know that's kind of close to your heart, that whole
Yeah.
situation, that diagnosis. But Gabby Petito, that story is really important to us as DV professionals and as
Hmm.
human beings.
Hmm.
So I'm really proud that people have heard that. About Us was our first episode, so I shudder to think.
I know. I was actually literally when you said our about us is in the top.
Mhm.
We should probably do another one.
We may need to update that sucker, but y'all are still listening to it.
It's
April
great.
22nd of 2024, that's when we did it.
That's
It was
wild.
like right when we started.
Also, I think people maybe like the Hammer one, Army Hammer one, because his family's nuts, but also like the amount of red flags in that one
Oh, yeah.
is is up there.
That's a lifesaver.
Mhm.
I am framing this picture of Nat
Oh,
giving
I
me
know
the
you
finger.
posted that on socials. That's so funny.
My favorite. I'm framing it in like a really like
Okay,
girly frame.
they need context. So Janine,
I don't know. You flip me off. It's my favorite.
this was the first time we spoke at a conference,
Oh, that is the context. You're right.
and Janine looked at me and said, "We are in the biggest breakout room with the
Yep.
most amount of people." And
Hmm.
so I flipped her off.
She sure did. And I said, "You're welcome.
Yep.
You are so welcome. I'm gonna make you do scary things for the rest of your life, probably."
Yep. Fine, I'm not as scared now.
No, you shouldn't be. You're fabulous.
It's that first go.
So we have a couple of announcements that are really, really exciting. And Nat, you may have some even more than I do, but we have our first sponsors for the podcast.
Mm.
So our first sponsors are going to be Reliatrax. And
Yay.
I'll put a picture on socials. Wendy has been our friend for a very long time. I was with one of the agencies that piloted Reliatrax in the beginning, and I love it. I love her. I'm so excited. And what she did, it still like tears me up when I think about it. At conference this past year, she takes my phone and she goes, "There's something wrong with your website." And I was like, "What?" And so she goes to the website and she's scrolling, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to hear this. Akib just built our website. I don't know how to fix anything." Like I was so stressed. And she's scrolling, and she goes, "Where's Reliatrax as a sponsor?"
Huh.
It was so sweet. And so she, I think, saw a lot of hope in this and listens every week. I just gave her a pillow and she was like out of her mind excited
Aw,
about
I
it.
love that.
But Reliatrax is really our first sponsors, and it's been months in the works because of us. She asks me every time I see her. But I've been working on what we want that to look like. And Nat and I don't want to do random crap. We want to work with
Right.
people that we love and we know what they're doing. And so they are our first sponsors. And our second sponsors it's actually going to be the company that we work for.
Which is awesome.
Our little counseling center is our second sponsor, and it's
Yay.
so appropriate, I think, that they
Hmm.
would be one of our first sponsors because they've been so supportive
Yep.
of everything that we've been doing. And so, yeah, that's super exciting. And I am going to be on the Domestic Violence Offender Management Board statewide.
Woo!
I know, I'm really honored. They do not endorse one single thing I say. Can I just tell you right now? They, I love their confidence in me
Oh
just
my
as a
gosh.
human being. But I have to say, they do not endorse the podcast. The state of Colorado does not endorse the podcast.
Mm-hmm,
But for
hmm.
me as a provider all these years, I'm really humbled and really honored that I get to be a part of decision making.
Yeah.
Because if we're talking about prevention and patterns and all of that, I want a seat at that table because I care so much. I care so much. And the people who volunteer their time to do it also care so much. So I'm
Hmm.
really excited about that. What other announcements do we have, Boo? What are we working on?
Mm. Well, hopefully I get my soup thing.
We had talked one time on the pod how Nat's a 95 percenter.
Yep.
She will get 95% of the way there in a hurry.
Yeah.
That
And
last
then
5%'s a doozy.
it's hard.
It's hard. It's a doozy. But we're getting there.
So we're getting that. I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of fun things, but I don't know if we could mention them yet. So we'll get there at some point.
We'll get there. The merch too for Vegas is going to be epic. We're designing it right now.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's so good.
we
Guys, the
are
mugs
excited
are
to see
so
you guys.
good.
And
Everything's so good.
come to Vegas.
Yeah, come see us. I have
Come
a few
see
people
us.
messaging us that they're going to come by.
I can't wait. Memorial Day weekend at Caesars in Vegas. We're going to be there, and some of our best friends are coming. Like if you want to meet the squad of women who support us, a bunch of them are going to be there. So
Yep.
please come to CrimeCon. We want to see you. We want to meet you. Thanks for the comments and the likes and the follows and the shares and all the things.
It's the best.
This has been one of the most fun, challenging, just extraordinary years of my life. What would you say, Nat?
Yes, it's been the best. I
It's been the
think,
best.
I mean, guys, let's be real. Like I had a baby.
Hmm.
Janine's had what, one or two surgeries? One,
Several. I've had 3 surgeries in the last year
three surgeries in the
since we
last
launched.
year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so a year and a half,
Hmm.
2 years. Have we done a year and a half?
Year and a half. Yeah.
We've come a long way from the very beginning.
We really have.
It's been
And I'm
pretty
so
great.
thankful for you, Nat. I think there's nobody I'd rather do this with. We talk about it all the time. There's nobody else I would do this with, and I'm
Also, there's no one
grateful.
else who'd like put up with either one of our like
Mm-mm.
crazy brains.
No, only my husband. But he's 20 years in with me, so he gets it.
Yeah. And
He gets us.
he just has to tolerate me.
Well, and I think we've won over some of the biggest skeptics, which I also love.
We have.
We had some skeptics in the beginning, and we have won
Yeah.
them right
There's been
over.
some people who were like, you're pretty good actually.
Yeah, which means a lot coming from some of our more, what's the word? Critical,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
some of those real podcast aficionados who've given
Mm-hmm.
us a ton of feedback, which we clearly need and still need. Um,
Yeah.
they're liking it and they're giving it a shot. So
Yeah. It's
thank
awesome.
you all for your kindness, your support of us. You're cheering us on too, and it means an awful lot to us.
Yes. No, we are super thankful for all of our forensic friends and forensic besties. You guys are phenomenal and keep listening and yeah, send us cases. Guys, we have such a list though, so I'm just telling you we are working through it.
Oh, we are.
But just know it, we will get there. We
We'll
will
get
get
there.
there.
People keep dropping cases to me, and I just add it to the list. So we
I
see you.
know.
We've got you.
Yes. We're also trying to also keep up with current stuff that comes up
Yes, it's
because
challenging.
it's, covering some of that stuff is really important too when it's like super current, but we also want to get to some of the cases you guys have sent us and then also some cold cases that we have coming
Yes.
in the new year.
Yep. Cold cases. And then we have a few announcements that are going to drop in early January as well. And you may hear ads for Reliatrax and Southeast Counseling Center. And just know that those places are really important people and places to us that we interact with every single day.
Yes, and we love them.
We do. We love them. And we love all of you. So here's to an even better year in
Hmm.
2026 for us and for you guys. As always,
Bye, forensic friends.
I'm Janine.
And I'm Nat.
And as always, thanks for listening and join us next week for more crime, psychology, and heart.